me for the new show. I'm bringing you entertainment, guests, and advice on health and beauty. We all need inspiration now. We will look at how to live your life and love your life. Hello everyone, welcome to the Halimah Show. Thank you so much once again for joining us today. I hope you all had a great, fantastic Eid. This is what I wore for Eid, so I don't know what you all wore. I'd love to see pictures. If you can send it to Halimah Beauty on Instagram, that would be great. And I'll send you the finished look of this. I'll post on Instagram. I hope you all had a lovely one. And today, as always, we have an amazing guest. Before we do go to our guest, I just wanted to say that this outfit is from Uri Desai. I got this for myself, and I got 2 outfits for my daughters. Really, really nice. And she also sent me some shoes, which I'm going to show you. So her store is in North London, but we actually did a video call and I chose everything by video call and then she just delivered it. So how perfect is that? Virtual online shopping. There you go. So our guest today, is a blogger, content creator, and a fantastic one. There's not many that I actually follow, but the reason why I follow our special guest today is because her content is quite varied and very interesting and very on trend. And I don't feel like it just caters to one interest. And that's what kept me following Archana actually. So our guest today is Archana Desai, content creator. Hi Archana!
Hi, thank you Halimah for having me on the show. I mean, I love your makeup, so really pleased and excited to be here on the show with you today.
No, thank you so much. We finally got there. We've had a few technical issues, blah, 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 but we're here now. Yay! So Archana, tell me a bit about what made you a blogger. Let's just get straight into it. We're going to just go for it today. What made you a fashion blogger? How did you fall into this?
So for me, I mean, I've always loved fashion. As a kid, I thought I would become a fashion designer, ended up becoming an engineer and a marketer. But over the years, I moved to UK. I did a fashion styling course, and then I pursued my fashion interest as a hobby. And up came a blog first, and I thought, wow. I mean, I'm a marketer, so blogging came naturally to me. And then over the years, Instagram became popular. So I started my blog about 2011. So it's been like almost 10 years now. And then a couple of years later, I started my Instagram, Facebook channels as well. And over the years, it has moved on from fashion. I mean, my Instagram handle is still called Fashion for Royals. But as you said, it is quite varied. I don't just talk about fashion there. It is basically a reflection of my own life. So I talk about my family. I talk about my other interests, whether it's travel, beauty, or
So did you see a gap in the market at that point? Because I know, when did you say you started again?
I started my blogging in 2011, 2012. And then
quite a while ago. So did you do an actual physical blog?
Yes, I still I still have a physical. I have a blog till today. And yes, I did see a gap in the market. My interest initially was, for people who, our moms were not from Western culture. So, when somebody moves to a Western culture, whether they're going through a job or a career phase, there's limited advice on, how to style, how to dress up. So my blog was initially catered around that, which was in my own personal journey as well. My mom would give me advice on how to wear a sari, but when it comes to Western, there's hardly any advice out there for Asians. So yes, that's how it started initially. And my own fashion has, and style sense has been a journey. I come from India, so very, very Indian style. I love fashion, which is, I'm still very Indian today as well. So I'm wearing a suit with like a very, very nice batik print on it, and I love these prints. But then coming here, obviously, Western is very comfy as well, right? So on trend, and I love to wear that.
I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone in Asian outfits sometimes because my sizing changes a lot, so I've never been able to find ready-made clothes that fit my shape. But with this Uri Desai, you should have a look. This outfit came in the post literally yesterday, and it's fitted me just perfectly. And even with my two daughters, it's fitted them perfectly. So I would definitely say, yeah, there's definitely still a gap in the market for finding really perfect things. And what's your secret to staying current then when it comes to inspiring people?
I think staying current happens just naturally. I have an interest in watching and learning what's happening, what's coming up in trend as well. But to me, style is not about a lot about being current. It's about what I feel comfortable with and what I want to wear and have fun with as well. So you would sometimes see me styling in 90s, but that's okay. Like skinny jeans
Yeah,
are still in. It's all about making sure that what you are wearing is up to your body type. So that's my mantra as well. I
yeah, no,
don't
that's
really
really good.
endorse a trend just for the sake of endorsing a trend. By the way, I love those shoes that you were sharing. I was like, wow, they
Thank you. Yeah, she gifted them to me. I'll post pictures up. But I did run a competition as well on the red shoes that she's put in for competition. So yeah, tag some people and join the competition, Archana.
sure.
And the next question I had actually is quite a few questions. Out of all the variations that you show on your Instagram, so I've seen you do, especially during lockdown, food recipes, going out with your children. I'm not stalking you, but I have been watching you. So, what would you say is your most popular topic? Like, what's the post you get most likes on?
I think I started as a fashion blogger, so you would see there's a lot of people who do follow me for fashion and style, and that is a core theme that would go across everything. I incorporate fashion through the travel, and I do a lot of like how to restyle because I'm all about sustainability. So, my main mantra over the lockdown is also how to restyle outfits because we don't want to
Yeah,
invest and have a wardrobe full of clothes and then think have another
yeah, like
wardrobe.
a capsule, a capsule. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one thing. But I think during lockdown, patterns have changed. There's a lot more engagement on food content as well, is what I've seen.
So that was a question I had actually. What was the impact of COVID on your blogging? Because obviously we can't go out as much, we can't go to restaurants as much, so you can't really dress up as much going out. But yeah, so what was the main impact of COVID on your blogging?
I think blogging changed a lot with COVID, right? Like when pre-COVID, I used to travel often for fashion shows. I would travel for, meetups and event launches and PR stuff. That all is gone. Like I'm sure it will come back. It's a blessing in disguise, or it's just a nice pause in the life where I'm not rushed all the time, waking up 5 o'clock in
Yeah,
the morning and coming up at like 9 o'clock at night. Though I'm sure I'm missing it as well, and probably I will have a little of resistance when I have to go back and do those because I'm very relaxed right now. But
yeah,
I had every blogger, including me, has to change because of the COVID.
yeah,
I mean, I thought, rather than just post, and it's all about what speak on current in people's mind, right? Like, I'm sure Halima, it has happened to you. You're not going out means you're cooking a lot at home. You want to have quick food, healthy food, weight loss.
I've never cooked this much in my whole life. Like I was married for about 10 years. I don't know, whatever, 20 years ago, whatever it is. But I'm not married anymore. But I mean, I've never cooked this much in my whole life. Literally, it's just been mad, and I felt like, oh my god, what's happened? I've gone from this crazy businesswoman to sort of cleaning and cooking at home.
All done that. So yeah, it's just that. And my blog, as I said, has been a reflection of my life. So it has changed with, things how they have. So I
But
feel like
you always look so elegant and so pretty, and I'm like, oh my god, did she ever look bad? Did she ever look bad?
I think I'll have to come out and do some stories of me looking bad now. Yeah, I try to do that on stories though, which is like, here's the real me without the makeup. I do have
Yeah,
some
right. Still looks good. No, don't even try it. But so what's been the best moments and the worst moments of you being an influencer? What have you found tough and what have you found amazing?
I think the best thing is being able to connect. I found you through being an influencer, being able to meet so many good people, talented people, people who love you, but also look up to you. So just the connection that this media gives us is
Yeah,
amazing. Like I have never seen this much power in a phone and I can just look at this and say, I've got so many friends out there who I can connect with. So yeah, that's all through this social media channel, and I feel blessed about it. The worst thing is sometimes, the joys of life that I lose because of being an influencer, which is like, don't
Yeah.
eat your food until I've taken a picture.
Yeah.
And those things I think is like, if I'm going out on a holiday, even though if I'm not posting on the same day, I'm still, I would say to my husband, I'm going to consciously not create content, but it still ends up happening, right?
You
So
don't want to waste the moments. I know exactly how you feel. Sometimes, I just think, wow, this is such a good, content, right? You don't want to lose that moment. But then the daughters are like, Mommy, please, you need to take pictures of everything. I'm like, yes. Yeah, no, I know. I do feel like sometimes I physically have to put the phone away. You're right. Yeah,
yeah, and
yeah,
I think
definitely.
that's it. But I've seen it happens to everybody, right? Whether it's you're an influencer or not. Like I've seen my cousins, my friends just scrolling endlessly on phone, and I say,
Yeah,
have a digital day free. Like, just don't
yeah.
go on digital media for a day. That would be good.
Yeah, exactly. So that does bring me to the question of how do you then balance work, life, and play? I mean, surely you have a social life as well, work, and you have your home. You've got children, right?
I
So
have one
yeah,
son. Yeah.
yeah. So how do you balance all three, and do you equal the? It's like having four wives, as a as a Muslim man. How do you balance your time between the different things?
Oh my God, it's never a perfect balance. There is no perfect formula of saying 2 hours this and 5 hours that, and it would be a great mix. I think we always sacrifice something else for the other thing. But the way I see it is, it cannot be done without the support of the family. So I'm blessed to have, a husband. Even my son sometimes helps me and supports me. So I feel like, he understands when I'm busy. He gives me that time. But the main thing is for me with my blogging, I always try and do it in bulk, like, in pieces. So there's a day when I'm focused on content creation, which is specifically whether it's a Saturday, whether it's a Monday. And then I go on and have a day where I'm not creating content completely. That just helps me because then I'm in that groove.
Yeah.
I know I have to create content and I'm creating that. So yeah.
Do you timetable it? Did you say you timetable it or?
I would say plan it. So I would say, okay,
Yeah,
Saturday or Friday, whichever day I like, half a day I just give on content creation. That helps. And then some of the content is also very spontaneous. So just
yeah,
uh, just being on that is also nice.
yeah. So that, I mean, anything else you'd like to say? I have one more question, but before that, is there anything else you'd like to maybe tell us your favorite content you've created, perhaps?
I think for me, I just want to say that over the years, what I found is, especially with blogging or anything, is, you know, trust the trust what's coming up as an instinct. So if you are an influencer, if you are trying to be a blogger, think of a niche that you love. And for me, that is what it is. Like I loved fashion, so it didn't feel
Yeah,
like work. Even though it was like a side hustle, it didn't feel like a work. It felt like, I'm on a vacation because I love my occupation. So yeah, just find something that you love so much that you don't find it, as a hard graft, and that's
yeah.
how I've done it.
Yeah, and then thank you for that inspirational message because there are so many people trying to create content. And again, one thing I like about yours is that I find it quite a natural flow of content and not such a staged performance at all ends. So that's why I like yours actually. So again, another piece of advice to give people trying too hard to become an influencer. I mean, you've already said keep it flowing natural, but what more advice would you give them?
I would say
Because you do have a lot of followers on Instagram, so you've done really, really well. So
thank
there's obviously you've got the secret to success, shall I say?
you. I don't think I have any secret to success, but I think just try and see what people like. Like I always keep asking on my stories, what would they want? Also think in their shoes, right? Like don't serve content or create something that you feel is good. Show yourself, be open to criticism, be open to change, because everybody has to be open to change. One thing that COVID has taught us is one has to be agile. Brands who never thought of creating, meal boxes have come up with meal boxes, deliveries.
Yeah,
We have
yeah,
evolved.
I saw that. Yeah,
That's it. Like be open to change. Don't think there is one single
yeah.
formula to success. That formula also will change in 2 years. I can tell you that.
Oh my gosh. We'll have to have another interview again to go through it all again. There'll be some other platform that we'll talk about. But yeah, no, thank you so much, Archana. That's been really, really good. Very short and sweet. But hopefully we can meet in real life. We'll do a shoot together and we'll carry on doing great things, hopefully.
I love Halima what you do. I love your makeup, and I'm a big fan of yours. I think I connect with you about 2 years back on Instagram, and we've been like
Yeah.
supporting each other. So really, really pleased with coming here on the show, and hopefully
Thank you
meeting
so
you
much.
again soon in person as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Archana. Yeah, I definitely want to meet you in person. We need to go out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for being on the show, and then just keep in touch.
Thank you. Bye. Have a lovely
Yeah,
day.
bye. Take care. So that was Archana Desai. How amazing is she? Archana, sorry, from Fashion, Royal Fashion. So if you do want to follow her, go to her Instagram. We'll put the credits in the video. And that's it, really. We've got a special video on today by, well, have a look and let me know what you think.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and today I'm going to talk to you about hyaluronic acid and why everybody should have hyaluronic acid. So this is my rose infused hyaluronic serum. What is it? It's a water-based serum that is used to hydrate the bottom layers of the skin. Now, all too often we always focus on moisturising our skin and wanting a hydrated look, and we are looking for that moisturiser, and we forget that actually what we need is a water-based serum, because the way it works is the molecules are a lot smaller than a moisturiser. It sinks into your skin underneath the layers and gives you that real boost of hydration. So it's a perfect product for every single skin type, whether you're oily, dry, dehydrated, sensitive, perfect for everyone. It's used straight after cleansing, and on slightly damp skin we pop a few drops on and it will just sink in. It should not moisturise your skin. It's not a replacement for moisturiser. You put your moisturiser on top. So fab product, suitable for all skin types, and as you can see, lovely product, and it's so smooth. I mean, that one drop is going really far. So get yourself some hyaluronic acid and you're just going to see your skin change.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that amazing video by Sarah. Again, the credits will be there. Go have a look at her Instagram. I use our hyaluronic acid actually, and I have to say I've been using it for a few days. Love it. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope to see you soon.